Greetings, walkaholics. I'm out having a walk again. Yeah, my daily walk, here I go. Not sure this hat looks good on me. I look a bit silly in this hat, to be honest. Never mind. I don't ever care about looking silly. I am silly, I look silly, so there you go. I don't think I'm going to go to the pond today because I don't want to get squishy feet. My shoes are a bit damp from yesterday actually. Oh, I've kind of been sat at home. I would have gone out earlier, but I've been waiting for a call from the benefit agency people. So they phone you every couple of weeks to check up on you, see if they can get out of giving you any money if you haven't been looking for jobs properly. I'm not going to leave any incriminating stuff on here by talking about it, but it's kind of annoying because they said they're going to ring you at 10:30. So you're sat at home all day because you don't want to miss the call, because if you miss the call you can get sanctions for that as well, and they can cut your money or not give you any money. Anyway, it's now 4 o'clock maybe. They haven't rung yet. It's been the same every single time that I've done it as well. Every single time they're supposed to call me. It's 3:15, so it's not that late. Not that late at all. So yeah, it's kind of annoying. Because, you know, not been able to have a shower, not being able to go to the shop to buy some milk, because I was worried I was going to miss the call. I've got it on my mobile, but I was expecting them to ring me as soon as I started talking on the camera, actually. I thought they'd just wait till I'm doing something else. But I was like, I'm not going to fucking miss my daily walk. Hopefully, if they do ring, I'll be able to answer it out here, and I'll probably get a better reception out here, actually, because my house has got really rubbish reception from my mobile. I have to stand up holding my phone up in the air so I can actually talk to people. It's very strange, very annoying. Hey, what's happening over here with this? Looks like they filled in some of the trenches that they built. They built trenches, they dug trenches. You can see there, dug trenches, and now they've filled a load of them in. What the heck have they done? They put some pipes down, maybe? Can't imagine they just dug trenches just to fill them in again. That seems like a strange system for doing things. Must have been a reason behind digging the trenches. Must have put something in the trenches before they refilled them, surely. You think one of the signs around would tell you what manner of works it is they're doing. But no, it's not for us to know. Well, I suppose we could ask, but that would require me talking to people I don't know. I don't like talking to strangers. What kind of crazy person do you think I am? Sociable? Anyway, yeah, got a poem for you today. And my mate who I wanted her to do it because she does a poem a day on her blog, and I was like, yeah, do you fancy putting them on my YouTube? Just like recite a poem, send me a recording, I'll put a picture behind it and I'll upload it to YouTube. Poem a day. And she just sent me a batch of poems. So I'm going to start doing poem a day on my channel. Why not? It don't matter. If no one watches it, who cares? It's not, it's not the end of the world. I'm used to that by now. I've started a new thing now, counting how many videos I need to put up to get 100 views. So the last 5 videos goes to about 96 views combined. That's not including the cover slingers. The cover slingers ain't bad. It tells you got lots of views. Then you look at them, you see the average duration on a 1.5 hour video is like 8 minutes. The average duration of watch time. Yeah, it's very humbling. If I wasn't humble enough already, being on YouTube and looking at your view count and your percentage of videos watched count. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's not go there. I'm already a frail and fragile psyche as it is, without having to look on YouTube statistics, the old anal lick tits. But anyway, still not sure what happens with this alleged payouts that they're meant to give me. I've hit the amount that they say that you have to be on before they will pay you, so I'm expecting a payment. I might even buy some comics with it, even though I really probably shouldn't. I spend too much on comics anyway. I really need to sort my life out with that, I tell you. I mean, don't want to be more maudlin than I already am. But it is a kind of like depression thing, really. I buy comics, they give me a little frisson of happiness for 5 seconds. You know what I mean? Well, you don't get a copy, you don't get any packages, you're like, oh. But then it's like I am spending money that I don't have. You know? Stupidly spending money that I don't have because they make me happy for 5 minutes. But you know, in the whole, but that's what it is really. It's kind of, I don't know, fucking placebo, a bit of blinking retail therapy, makes you happy for a bit, you know. And then I buy comics that I shouldn't, and then look at the comics and I go, oh, I shouldn't have bought those. I haven't got any money. I shouldn't have bought them. But you know, hopefully I don't get forced to sell them all because I've got no money. But whatever, don't get going about that. Oh, I'll manage. I'll cope. I'll go and live with my dad. If I get, no, I'm over exaggerating. Well, yeah. Don't worry, but don't panic. I'm not panicking. You shouldn't have to panic. But yeah, I'm kind of. I'm going to have a bit of a down day. It's one of my down days today because I knew there was this call was supposed to be coming. That always puts you on edge. Knowing you got to talk to the benefit people, and every time I go on the websites to look up jobs, I just go through page after page after page, jobs I can't do, don't even know what they are, you know, or just shit jobs. It's like I've not even seen one that's worth applying for. One that I think that I can do or know what the job even is. So yeah. Hopefully one day I'll get another job, but yeah, we'll see. Whatever. Don't know why I even bother talking about all this crap. It's just something to talk about. That's all. Something to talk about. Yeah, sometimes I do a birdies, looking at the birdies video. Sometimes I do chatting rubbish videos. This is a chatting rubbish video. Anyway, got a nice spot on my face. That's really gratifying. I've got doing a comic chat tonight with Cup of Comics. I've managed to. I've actually quite booked ahead with my comic chats, comic memories chats. This is good. It's always cool to hang out and discuss people's comic books with them. You know, what comics are special to them, what special memories they have regarding those comics, that kind of thing. Yeah, well, it didn't quite work out as I thought it would, the show, actually. But it's all good. When I was thinking of comic memories, it was more like, oh yeah, my mum bought this one when I was 5, blah, blah, blah. And that kind of thing. It's more like people showing a comic and saying what they think about the story, that kind of thing, rather than what I thought originally it was going to be about. But it's like, oh, it's all good. It's all good. It all works out. So people are still engaging, still having a good chat, and hopefully people who watch it find it interesting. Who knows? Whatever. So I've got a few of those coming up. I've got just booked one today with Manny Abalida. I don't know if it's pronounced Abalida, I think, in the Philippines. So that's cool. I don't think he's chatted to anybody else on their channels yet. So it's nice, like to reach out to people you don't see often, you know. Yeah. In fact, I'm more likely to want to talk to people that don't chat often to, you know, on people's channels, and like people who are on everybody else's channels at a drop of a hat, you know. I try and bring new people in that, you know, don't get listened to that much and maybe feel a little bit isolated in the community, kind of thing. Because we all know the community's got its superstars, it's got its strugglers who nobody watches. Yeah, I'd much rather talk to those guys to make them feel like, you know, there are people watching them, and hopefully to get more people watching them, kind of thing. And much rather, I don't understand these people who come on, do nothing but watch the big channels. I don't think their content's any better than the small channels. I mean, it depends, I suppose, what you're after, I suppose, what personally interests you. But personally, I just like to watch people's comics, and I like people to talk about their comics. I like to see what they've picked up. So yeah. But it's sort of, I go on someone's channel and they've got like 3 views, no comments, no thumbs up, and like I just feel, oh man, got to leave a comment to like give them a bit of a boost and give them a thumbs up and that. So I'd much rather be part of a community of small channels supporting each other than like going on to big people's channels and streams and leaving yet another comment amongst hundreds that I'll probably never get read or replied to, put it that way. Anyway, I feel that it's time for a poem. Yeah, I reckon it's time for a poem. Then I might go around the field again one more time. Stretch my legs some more. My feet aren't as wet as I thought it was going to be. They're a bit damp from yesterday's walk, but it's not gone from my socks or anything, so that's cool. I was trying to find another pair of trainers. I know I had some more trainers under the bed somewhere, or maybe some boots or something. But I managed to find two left trainers of a different type. I don't know where the right trainers of those two trainers are gone. Because I definitely haven't worn them in years because they were so thick with dust from underneath my bed. Yeah, I should probably get a Hoover out. Anyway, yeah, I just got a message from Vicky. Will do, I have a lot of poems, I just did a random bunch. I've written 200 since April. Yeah, she was doing a poem a day, which is good. So hopefully we'll get those up on my YouTube. Just a little bit of poem. Just a little bit of poem a day to say, why not? Why not? Right, this poem I'm going to recite today, I actually recited this on my podcast yesterday, my High Speed Hangover podcast. Well, I do a section on there called Double of the Day, which is 2 tracks with a theme, and I always put Poetry Corner in the middle of the double, and it's normally on the same theme as the Double of the Day is. So this week's Double of the Day theme was storms. So I've got a poem called Before the Breath of Storm by Sir Charles George Douglas Roberts. Before the breath of storm, while yet the long bright afternoons are warm, under this stainless arch of azure sky, the air is filled with gathering wings for flight. Yet with the shrill mirth and the loud delight comes the foreboding sorrow of this cry, till the storms scatter and the gloom dispel. Farewell, farewell, farewell. I accidentally got off the bloody poem then. Why will ye go so soon, in these soft hours, this sweeter month than June? The liquid air floats over field and tree, a veil of dreams. Where do ye find the sting? A gold enchantment sleeps upon the sea, and purple hills, why have ye taken wing? But faint, far heard, the answers fall and swell. Farewell, farewell, farewell. There you go. I wonder what that jogger thought. I wonder what that jogger thought as he was running past, and he thought, is that bloke reciting poetry? What a bloody nutter. And he'd be right. I am a nutter, and I was reciting poetry. So, yeah, that's cleared that up then. He was 100% right, or she, I didn't actually notice. I wasn't looking at them, I was too busy looking at you guys on my camera. Anyway, yeah, still no phone call from the benefits agency. Last time they phoned like really late, and they said, "Oh, sorry about that, but we had a few phone calls beforehand. A few ones where I had to get an interpreter in, because they couldn't speak English. We needed an interpreter." And I thought, okay, fair enough. But this call was at 10:30, meant to be at 10:30. I don't see any way that they could have. I must be one of the earliest calls on the day, mustn't I? So how the hell did they delay it so long and make it so late? It's beyond me. I think they phoned really late as well. They must stay on. I had phone calls about 7 o'clock last time. Well, pretty late. It's getting a bit chilly today. I'm holding on to the. I've got a unipod. It's like a tripod, but it's only got one leg that I like hold my camera up on. And the metal's quite cold on my hand today. So, yeah, that's winter for you, I suppose. That'll be winter for you. Anyway, I really have nothing to say, as per usual. What else is coming up on my channel? Not much. Oh, cover slingers. I think I've managed to get Cap'n Comics Captain Comics, with a shark-themed cover slinger show next Saturday. He's the perfect guy, man. He's, you know, he's a Navy cove. He's a pirate. He must know plenty of shark tales, you know. He's probably hunted a white whale or two in his day, and he's going to dig out some shark cover comics and come on the show. Unfortunately, Roger's still moving house, so he can't come on. Because no one was coming forward, I've got a couple of people interested in week after. Maybe Man Cave Comics, maybe Whack Comics, maybe both, depends if Roger's back or not. Yeah, so I've invited Comic Book Fever back again for Saturday, because I thought either I'd invite Dino or Comic Book Fever back, and this Comic Book Fever was like, he got more points, so I thought I'd invite him first. But yeah, it was good show on Saturday. Bit sweary, that naughty Matilda and her sweary mouth. What can you do? But it's not for children, so that's all right then, isn't it? You know, we got 13 plus, so you know, we got to add bung in a few expletives to, you know, to make it work. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I've read a few of. What did I read this today? I've read them in the last couple of days. I've read a couple of my birthday books that I bought for my birthday 2 months ago now, September. It was a Daffy Duck book from September 1969, a Bugs Bunny book from September 1969, and I also read Swinging with Scooter, a summer special from September 1969. They were all, you know, not my usual fare of comic books, but they were fun. It made a change, something different, and yeah, they were from my birth month, so yay! I think next up I've got a horror magazine. I think might be next on my pile to read. So that's cool. That's another one from September 1969. Like there's Vault of Horror or Vault of Terror or Crypt of Dark. I don't remember. Some creepy, horror-y type comic book. I actually first saw it on the comic Crypt of Castle Hills, because I didn't even know about that comic, and he showed it. It was like, oh, this is from September, and I was like, oh, September 1969? That's one of my birthday books. I must purchase it. And so purchase it I did. Anyway, that was a couple of months ago, and I'm going to get to read it soon. Put a few comics. Oh, we're trying to find shark covers. That's what I've been doing today. I've gone for about 8 short boxes looking for shark covers. I had one shark cover that I knew I wanted, and I managed to find it pretty quickly, so that was good. But the thing is, I remember I was going for some comic books the other day, or one of my bloggy blogs, and I was thinking to myself, oh, I must get, next time I get my choice to choose the cover theme for cover slingers, I'm going to go for sharks. And do you think I could find any of the comics that I had in mind at that point when I was thinking about shark covers? I found one shark fin on the cover of a Conan, just the fin, next to like a sea spirit. But it was like, well, it's just a shark fin. That's hardly going to appease the mighty Judge Matilda. She would sneer at my one fin of a shark and mock me for not showing the rest of the shark. So yeah, I've got to do some more bloody well hunting. I would say what idiot chose sharks as a theme, but it was me. It was this idiot who chose a shark theme. But anyway, as usual, waiting for more people to come on board with Cover Slingers. You know, check out the Cover Slingers show, and you know, message us if you want to come on. We're more than happy to have you. And also, you know, anyone wants to share some comic memories with me. So I'm starting the book for December now, so I'm nicely ahead. I've got a couple of comics tonight. Got Whack Comics in a couple of days' time. Wednesday morning, I think it is. Yeah, cool. Comic deal coming up at some point. I had a good impromptu chat with Randy and Vigilante last night. Yeah, but I've been a bit remiss with them, to be honest. First off, when I did M3 Lions information booth, I completely messed up my time. for some reason after Cover Slingers I thought I had an hour and a half before I was supposed to go live with him, but it wasn't. I had a half an hour to go before I was supposed to go live with him, and I literally sat down after getting my dinner and it was 9 o'clock and I was like, oh God, I was supposed to do it now. So I literally 9 o'clock I sat down, saw the time, went straight on, and there he was waiting for me, wondering where the heck I was, I think. So that was cool. And then when I did Radio Angel Vigilante last night, I had to nip off twice. First, because I had to go make sure my food wasn't burning, because we were sort of going a lot longer than I thought we was going to go. I try and sort of aim it for like half hour, thinking half hour's enough time, but you know, it's like some people you just get chatting with, don't you? Just get super loquacious with and sort of bounce off each other. So anyway, I realised my food was in danger of burning, so I quickly ran and turned that off. Well, I left him to it kind of thing for a couple of minutes, and about 10 minutes after that I realised my battery was about to die and I hadn't brought my charger out with me, so I had to leave him on his own again while I went and got the charger. But you know, he's an old hand at chatting. He's got no shyness about chatting on the camera, so yeah, he was able to take over the stream while I'd buggered off to get the old charger. Anyway, watch that if you haven't watched that already. It was cool. Kind of knew it was going to be mostly Conan, but there was a few surprises in there as well. Actually, I was going through my Conan today when I was trying to find my shark cover, so all I found was that fin, and I was pleasantly surprised about how many Conan I've got now. Actually, I've got number 25 is my lowest number, but I've got most of and all 25 to 100 now. There's a few little gaps, like around the 50s there's a few missing, around the 80s there's a few missing, but yeah, no, I've got a fairly good, obviously the 1 to 25 is going to be the absolute worst, hardest ones to get hold of, yeah, and most expensive ones to get hold of. The trouble is, that's the thing, I'll keep looking and seeing comics and wanting to buy comics and filling gaps, but it's just like, I don't know, I mean, a bit of a psychological kind of thing. It's like, sort of like 50% hoarder. My mum was a terrible hoarder, and I've kind of think that I'm picking that up as well with the amount of boxes I've got lying around. And like even stuff like old bloody well Gemini mailers, thinking I might need them. Even like scratty old bloody bags and boards. Like I did throw out a load of old bags today actually, and I put some new bags and boards on a lot of my Iron Man comics. A lot of my Iron Man were like 6 comics in one bag kind of thing with no board at all. So I had a few bags and boards, and I thought, well, there's no point sitting there. I kind of like don't want to use them up, but it's like, well, that's what they're for. They're for me comic books. So, so yeah, I put the Iron Man in better bags and boards. It's going to be kind of like therapeutic about doing that though, about going through comic books. There is, you know, definitely something there that you get like a little. It's kind of like a Zen thing, I think, going through your comic books, putting your comic books away, putting bags and boards on them. You kind of get into the bagging zone. It's like it's kind of like geek meditation, I think. So yeah. Anyway, I've been chatting about nothing as usual. Boring arse off people. Has your arse been bored off yet? I suggest you screw it back on and nip and get yourself a nice cup of tea or a beer or something, because yeah, I'm going to see if I can carry on for a bit more, just until I finish this second lap of the field. I'll get home and do my bloggy book for the day, finishing off box 23, which I believe is the rest of them is was it Justice League Europe? No, it's not Justice League. I did them the other day, but there is some Justice League in. I think Justice League Extreme or something like that, and something in there anyway. A couple of more flash books. I've actually just won a couple of flash books on eBay. Not expensive ones, but the trouble is when you buy like 10 or something, it adds up. So even though they're not like expensive on their own, when you buy a few of them, they end up getting expensive. But it was only 2 flash books, but I've kind of like bid on a few actions as well. The guy on his channel, a few action, maybe a couple of Daredevils as well. Yeah. Anyway, what else can I talk about? Nothing much. Anything I've seen on the telly lately? I've mentioned that the other day what I saw on the telly, didn't I? I mentioned what I've read earlier. What else did I read apart from the birthday books? I'm sure there was a couple of books that were given to me by GP Venom. Finally got around to reading the GP Venom trade that we did. And that's the other thing, if anyone in the UK community happens to watch this, which is probably none, because I've got to admit, the UK community are absolutely crap when it comes to watching my videos anyway. I'm assuming they're watching each other's videos, but yeah, don't watch my videos that much, certainly don't comment on them hardly ever. But if any of them are watching this, and like you want to do some trade, I've got loads of doubles, just feeling too... Can't be asked to try and sell it on eBay. Just don't, it's, I don't know why. But if anyone wants to trade, if they've got doubles or stuff that I want, and they want some of the ones that I've got, then get in touch. Oh, I was wondering as well, all the a lot of the American channels, they do auctions, don't they? YouTube auctions. I'm just wondering if anyone in the UK community, if they watch this video, would they be interested in doing an auction or something like that? Might be fun. See if anyone's got any money to spend. I'll probably end up doing, if it did happen, I end up doing an auction. It'd probably blow up in my face, and I end up buying more than I actually sell. Knowing me. Anyway. That would be just like me. Completely defeat the object. Like I sell like 10 comics and buy 50 or something like that. Oh dear. Oh. I wonder if there's going to be a comic mart before Christmas. I've had to keep putting the comic marts off and putting them off. But I'm sure if they put one on, everyone in there wearing masks, it'd be safe enough. But I think they're just worried about people not turning up, so they've just cancelled them all. I don't know what's going on with this bloody corona. It's depressing though. It's crazy and weird. And yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to shut up now. I've done my poem. Be back out tomorrow. Someone was saying it'd be quite fun if I could live stream my walks. I don't know. Maybe I could live stream it from my my phone, but it'd probably eat my my data credit, whatever, like nobody's business. And yeah, I don't think there would be many people tuning in and asking questions or anything. So it'd be rather pointless, really. Like the whole concept of my walking videos is kind of pointless. But we do these things because it seems like a good idea at the time, I suppose. Or it seems like a stupid idea at the time, but we do it anyway. That's more like it. That's much more like it. Anyway, I've got some packages coming soon, hopefully. I think I mentioned this before, but see what Simon said, he's sending me something. Apex is sending me something. I actually won a book from the collector dude, but I price tagged it to one of my Patreon guys in the US. I did it initially because I thought I'd save him on postage, but then he said he was actually going to order it off Amazon anyway, so he would have ordered it off Amazon in the UK, so it wouldn't have cost him an extra postage. But it doesn't matter, I've price tagged one of my Patreon guys now, and if I win anything else, I'll get them to send it to my other Patreon guy. Yeah, got to show your love for your patrons. Anyway, nearly home. Actually, I've come down the wrong pathway, but it doesn't matter. I just skip along. There's a few kids out with their parents. I didn't want to get any kids on camera if I could avoid it, because people think you're weird. People think you're weird enough, If they think you're filming their kids, they'll probably punch you in the face. Right. Anyway, nearly home. What else is there to report? Yeah, I need to get some milk. Maybe I'll just go get some milk now. And if they ring me, then, you know, I just have to deal with it. But I've got to have milk for my tea. God damn it, if I haven't got milk for my tea and cereal, what is the point of living? You know? Oh, shocking. Yeah, I'm going to say goodbye then. Because I'm even nearer to home now. I've probably bored the crap out of everybody. Anyway, it's something to do. It's kind of like therapy for me. Or something like that. Not really, it's just me flapping my gums. Anyway, I'm back tomorrow if anyone wants to check it out. Check out my chat later on with a couple of comics. And check out my blog later as well. Let's see if I can get 100 views with 4 videos instead of 100 views with 5 videos. God, that's really crap. It's really crap amount of views. I think I need to maybe sort of swap up what I do, maybe stop doing the blogs, because it's kind of like too much saturation. Maybe try and do something different every day to appeal to someone, like a different community, like a horror related thing one day, comic related thing another day, record related thing another day. But anyway, we'll see. Anyway, I'm home. Talk to you soon. My keys, look. You can tell these are my keys. They've got a Green Lantern emblem on them. Bye.